Okay, so question 4. Let's have a look. Satellite navigation system is an example of a computer system that is made up of subsystems. Part of a satellite navigation system allows the user to enter details for a new destination or select a previously saved destination. Then we've got displays directions in the form of visual map or as a list. Okay, so what do they want us to do? Draw a structure diagram for this part of the satellite navigation system. So always just try and read through the question first and not skip to the the good bit at the end, because then I think the more times you read a question, the more chance it has to sink in, the more chance you have to process it. And then also if you get to a question that you're not sure about, read it again, and then crack on with the rest of the paper. Your brain is still mulling it over while you're doing the other stuff, and then come back to it. Anyway, let's have a look. So this is a nice question because everything we need to answer this question is right in front of us. So it's going to be a structure diagram, and it's a satellite navigation system. That's the name of the system, so it's going to be right at the top. So when you're doing your structure diagrams, always try and give yourself as much space as possible, and also do the writing first. Like when you draw a flow chart, do the writing first. So satellite navigation system, and it's just a box. Okay, so it's a structure diagram, so there's going to be stuff coming underneath this. So part of a satellite navigation system, so this is what's going to be in our structure diagram, allows the user to enter details for, now let's have a look. So enter details, that suggests it's going to be an input, and we have for a new destination or previously saved destination. Okay, so we now know what we can do for this part of the structure. So we're going to have so the destinations, so we're inputting the destinations, and that's what's got in the mark scheme. If you put enter destinations, that would be fine as well. It just has to be something to suggest we're going to be inputting stuff, we're entering stuff. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to put not sure what that was writing. Okay, we've got input destination, and then the two we've got to choose from, so we can say new, and I think if you just put new it would be fine, but the mark scheme says new destination. But if you just put new, they'd have to give you the mark because it's coming off the hierarchy, so don't worry too much about that. So new destination, and see in the mark scheme they don't write previously saved destination, but you could just write previously saved destination, or you could just write previous. It wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter. But I'm just going to write saved destination. So there's one mark for suitable name. So as long as it is suitable and it suggests what's going on, then that's absolutely fine. Okay, so then we do the same thing for the next bullet point. Oh, and let's not forget as well to join this up here. So we've got our hierarchy going on. There we go. Right, next bullet point, displays directions in the form of a visual map or as a list. So displays is outputs, but you could use the word display, why not? And then we've got visual map or a list. So we do the same thing again. So we can say so where are we displaying? We're displaying directions. So we can say in the mark scheme it says output directions, but you could say display directions. It wouldn't matter. Let's do output directions, and let's pop a box around that. And then we've got our two choices. So again, the mark scheme just says map list, but if you wrote visual map, it wouldn't matter, like, as long as it says suitable names. So I'm just going to write map and list so we can get on to the next question. Okay, and there's our structure diagram. So 1 mark for the structure, 1 mark for identifiable inputs, 1 mark for identifiable outputs, and 1 mark for suitable names, meaning the names could be anything as long as they make sense. Okay, thank you very much. Let's stop this and go on to the next question.